Atma Namaste, dear soul crafters. Welcome to my exclusive podcast, Soul Crafting with Tanushree, Crafting Your Inner Awareness. Hi, I'm Tanushree Nair, your energy transformation and mindset specialist, author of the book Bring Out That Red Lipstick, certified life coach, and an energy worker. I'm on a mission to enable 100,000 women to discover their innate feminine energy balance through my Inner Shakti blueprint in 90 days. I'm thrilled to bring out this new episode of the podcast show, Season 1, The Awakening series. As the old wise saying goes, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. This podcast is for all those people who are in the daily grind of life, who have forgotten to take a pause and smell the proverbial roses. For those who need a hand to learn self mastery of their thoughts and emotions and inner self. I am learning too and would like to share this journey with all my fellow listeners. Together, we can go miles. I will be sharing and discussing with you how you can discover and maximize your inner awareness by balancing the subtle masculine feminine energy balance within yourself through easy to practice tips, meditations, lifestyle changes. I also invite successful guests to share their inspiring stories and techniques of how they have converted their adversities to opportunities. Tune in to new episodes every Tuesday and Friday, and a special curated guest Soul Sunday series every Sunday. This channel is for all those who are seeking an inside out transformation. Guilt. Punishing yourself before God doesn't. Quoted by Alan Cohen. Haven't we all been guilty of drowning in guilt at some point of our life? I'm guilty of harboring guilt just like everyone to the point of self sabotage. As a mother, wife, daughter in law, career oriented professional, I have been through different phases of guilt, and the most dangerous of them is when I let it make a home inside me. Unaware of how it was eating me from within, I still kept working outwardly. Can guilt be channelized to be positive? In today's episode, I'm discussing how guilt agonizes most of the women in active careers today. Almost each of us has gone through the pangs of guilt at some time in our life. How does guilt serve you? Does it make you become better or worse? Anticipation and experiencing guilt has its own pluses. It's the after effects and dwelling in guilt is what causes pain. The positive effect of guilt holds us back from harming others and encourages us to form relationships for the common good. Most women that I have been speaking to, homemakers, in jobs, businesswomen, leaders, I have been noticing a similar pattern of guilt which tears them between balancing their careers and their family time. More so, the guilt surfaces for parents with giving quality time to their kids. I can feel for them since I have been in a similar situation earlier. Guilt is one of the powerful emotions. How we use it and in what context can make all the difference. Let me first go through the side effects of harboring guilt, and I'm sure most of you would have gone through these phases. Guilt imprisons you, it ties you down. It does not let one find constructive solutions. In fact, it will pull you down in the throes of agony. Dwelling in guilt makes one get into the victim mentality. How much of that situation can you really change? How much of that situation was in your control? Does the situation warrant feeling regretful for life? Does it warrant spoiling your present? Guilt breaks down the mechanism for clear thoughts, thereby leading us to make more mistakes and getting sucked into it more. It is like a quicksand. The more you beat your hands and legs to come out of it, the more you get pulled into it. We punish ourselves more than anyone else can punish us, which is also known as self-inflicted punishment. But guilt is not always counterproductive. It helps us get a sense of conscience, our values. It can help us realign and shift things in our life. It helps us to preserve social bonds and relationships. It helps in the acceptance of our mistakes while we correct the wrong. It adds that extra element of empathy for others and for ourselves. The good news is that yes, guilt can be moderated. But first, step outside of that circle. Breaking that shackle of guilt means to be first be aware and then accept as it is. Guilt can build a fortress around which it can make you feel hollow within. Guilt induces shame, which in itself is a destructive emotion. How do you channelize your guilt? Do you get sucked into the abyss of guilt? Self-awareness and self-regulation can help you overcome the side effects of guilt and help you channelize it to create productive results. Do try this. Have you tried reframing your guilt? The statement that runs in your head again and again and again. Rather than using terms like, I am guilty of XYZ, reframe it to, I did a human mistake which I understand now and can work upon being more aware. It shifts your state from a blame frame or victim towards a solution frame. It opens avenues for getting to the root of the problem and getting it right. You do not need to beat yourself down for that one mistake or oversight that led to a challenging situation in your life. Accept responsibility, dwell on it for some time, heal yourself, take charge, and walk out of it with precious lessons. Let yourself free and enjoy the process of life. Don't get weighed down by it. Break those shackles and soar high. Do let us know how you deal with your guilt pangs. How long have you dealt with it? What has successfully worked for you and what hasn't? Thank you for patiently listening till the end of today's episode. Dear listeners, viewers, you can head over to my website www.tanushreenair.com to subscribe to my newsletters or connect with me on my FB page or YouTube page, Tanushree Nair. on Instagram as Soulful Living with Tanushree. My book, Bring Out That Red Lipstick, is also available on all leading online stores on amazon.in.com.co.uk. Both Kindle and paperback versions are available as well as on Kobo and Google Play too. If you read it, please do not miss posting a review on Amazon for me to see. Thank you for joining me on today's episode, and until we meet again, stay safe, stay inspired. You are all loved. Peace, love, and light. Your host Tanushree signing off.